everyone. Welcome to our Week 10 speaking practice. Today, our topic is economic insights, and we'll practice answering 3 prompts to help you prepare for your speaking test. Remember to speak clearly, restate the question, and use complete sentences with details to share your ideas. Let's get started. Our first speaker today is Sophie. She'll help us with prompt 1. Explain the concept of inflation to someone who has never heard of it. Use a real-life scenario.
Inflation is when the prices of goods and services increase over time, meaning your money buys less than it used to. Imagine you go to a bakery where a loaf of bread cost $2 last year, but this year it's $2.50 because the cost of flour and energy went up. That's inflation. It reduces your purchasing power. For example, if your allowance stays the same, you can buy fewer things as prices rise, affecting everyday life.
Clear and relatable explanation, Sophie. Thank you. Now, let's hear from Ravi for prompt 2. How do you think cryptocurrency might change the way we handle money? Provide arguments for or against its adoption.
Cryptocurrency might change how we handle money by offering a decentralized, digital way to pay without banks. But I'll argue for its adoption with some cautions. For example, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin allow fast, borderless transactions, which could help people in countries with unstable currencies. However, critics say their value can be volatile, and they're sometimes used for illegal activities. I think adopting cryptocurrency could simplify global trade and empower individuals, but we need regulations to ensure stability and security.
Thoughtful response, Ravi. You balance both sides well. Now let's hear from Olivia for our final prompt of the day. Prompt 3. If you were to start a business, what would it be, and how would it address a current economic issue?
If I were to start a business, it would be a company that creates affordable, modular housing to address the economic issue of rising housing costs. The business would use sustainable materials and prefabricated designs to build low-cost homes quickly, making them accessible to low-income families. For example, a small family could buy a customizable home for half the price of a traditional house. This would help reduce homelessness and ease the financial burden of housing in many communities.
Fantastic idea, Olivia. Thank you, Sophie, Ravi, and Olivia, for your insightful and creative answers. And thank you for joining our practice today. To excel in your speaking test or conversations, focus on speaking clearly, adding relevant details, and expressing your ideas confidently. Keep practicing these prompts and you'll be well prepared for your test. Great job! Now it's your turn to record question 1. Explain the concept of inflation to someone who has never heard of it. Use a real-life scenario. Question 2. How do you think cryptocurrency might change the way we handle money? Provide arguments for or against its adoption. Question 3. If you were to start a business, what would it be? And how would it address a current economic issue? See you next week.